Are you watching the grid though, Chris? Because we're on track.
Just restarting. Any better? We are back. We've got 5 lights out though, and we are away in Monaco for the 2014.
Indeed, we are. And LGS has had a really shocking start. And in towards Sandoval. Oh, there's a sidepod glitch. Already sidepod glitch between LGS and Jambo. And Davey now takes the lead as they head in towards Casino Square. Jambo is all the way down in last place.
Jambo started on the prime tyres.
Indeed, Ryan trying to go around the outside of Casino Square on LGS, but that's just not going to work. And, well, I think Jambo's going to be a bit livid once again that has happened. But I think, to be fair, LGS couldn't really do anything. LGS was right on the inside and he couldn't really move anywhere. But nonetheless, that has promoted Davey into first place at the moment, and he could.
There's a lot of lag in this lobby. It's not just LGS. I'm seeing obviously Flame Dragon as well, but there's a couple of others at the back that are just lagging.
Well, I'm on board with Ryan. I've got no such issue with him, as LGS was having a look at Davey into the Nouvelle Chicane there, trying to take advantage from it. As I said, Ryan's now P3. XRL Michaels is up into P4, and he's on the prime tyres, so that's a good start from Michaels. Behind him is Blackster Hill, so he's getting a few positions himself, and he's up into P5 as Michaels just taken out the ball out for good measure there. Already on the first lap. Weekly Nate has made his way up into 6th. There's a bit of a gap already. And it's the Living Dead who's 7th. He's got his teammate Flame Dragon behind him in 8th.
Interestingly, Jambo's already got to the back of the grid. That's incredible stuff. He's about 5 seconds behind.
Well, it's because he's got that clean air, hasn't he? If somebody's already pitting, and that is Dizzy Cupid, who's actually in a Marussia, and he's actually lost his front wing. Oh dear, not the best start from Dizzy Cupid, unfortunately, and obviously he didn't get to change his car for whatever reason. But so that means he's now at the back of the field. But unless Davies actually pulled a little bit of a gap to LGS now, it's quite close to a second, if not more than actually a second now. So Davies streaking clear at the front.
Interesting, there's a huge battle between Blackster Hill. Weekly Nave as they all clatter on the side of. And there's also the 2 red ones which Flame Dragon in the back. As the Red Bull looks on the inside and causes Weekly Nave to make the corner basically a straight line and gets
Michaels has lost his end plate. Michaels has lost it. He slid it round through to back and he's lost an end plate already.
Are you sure he's on white tyres?
No, I think he's on primes.
HTV Footy's had an absolute awful start. He's down to P9. He might have got a little bit of contact with that Jambo incident once he made it round if he had fun with the ghost car.
Indeed, yeah. As Blackster Hill now probably trying to catch up to Michaels and capitalise on his end plate miss, and plus the fact he's on the prime tyres, but he just doesn't seem to have the pace. And Michaels has hit the wall once again, and this time at the top of Casino Square. I don't think he lost any more damage this time around, but he needs to be careful and not cause any more damage to his car, because he's now got Blackster Hill right in his gearbox, followed by Weekly Nath, and I think that's the Living Dead in P7.
Huge battle between Gold and Blackster Hill, where 5 cars train behind it. Jambo's a couple of seconds down the road, catching rapidly. We've lost some on the front wing. Somebody has lost the front wing, and it's the Red Bull, and Flame Dragon's just clattered into the back of him.
There's a Living Dead that's lost his front wing already. Only 3 laps into this race. I did say that this is going to be a wing shredder, and it's proving to be the case at the moment, as Blackster Hill has got the DRS on the back of Michaels as they come into San Devot now, but just wasn't close enough to make a move. But you can clearly see he's got much better grip. He's got a lot more confidence on these option tyres, as well as the fact that he's not missing. Oh no, he is missing. Is he missing an end plate? I can't quite tell because of the shadows. No, oh yes he is. Blackster Hill has lost an end plate himself actually.
Davies got a huge lead over LGS now. LGS seems to be struggling this early stint.
Indeed, it does seem to be the case, but I'm going to stick on board with Blackster Hill because he's probably got the best chance to make an overtake here. Michaels is, if he didn't hit the wall there, Blackster Hill, at the end of Portier, then he would have had a really good chance into the the Nouvelle Chicane, but Michaels has gone defensive nonetheless anyway, and it's still as you were. Black still giving him a little nudge, actually. Probably helped him through the corner, if anything. But it's still as you were with Michaels 4th and Black still 5th, and Weekly Nath is right on this battle now in P6.
Footy is losing a bit of ground onto the back of Red Bull, who's just got another bit of lag through swimming pool chicane, as Jambo's now about a second and a half behind. He's actually by the end of lap 6, he'll probably be alongside. We do actually have a second wheel, so Button, good evening to you. I know you watched my stream yesterday when XRL Burnley were yeah, it's nice to see that we've got 2 viewers.
That's quite interesting, Chris. What's interesting is when I did this at the start of the season, I was getting the best part of 20, 30 viewers. Now that you've taken control, we're not even getting 1% of that.
Technically we are.
Well, technically we are, yes, but you know.
Technically we're getting about 15%.
Oh, Weekly Nath has just hit the curve too much at Portier, and he's lost time as a result. He's actually fallen back quite a bit substantially from the back of Blackster Hill, who still can't get past the McLaren of Michaels. Coming into back now, and Blackster Hill is still behind Michaels. He just can't seem to find any way through. It is a difficult track.
Flame Dragon's lost an end play.
Oh, actually, Blackstone made a huge mistake at Rascas there, and Weekly Nath is now all over the back of him. They both got the DRS, but has Weekly Nath got a good, decent enough traction to have a look into San Niveau? And unfortunately, no, he's not. It's Casino Square, and oh, Michaels has, I think he's just hit the wall again at the top of Casino Square this time. So Blackstone is caught up immediately and dragged Weekly Nath, so it's back as we were with this 3-way battle for 4th, 5th and 6th. As Weekly Nath just about avoiding the back of the Williams there, coming through the hairpin and into Mirabeau, now in towards Portier. Can he get it right this time? He avoids the wall actually completely just to make sure. But we can easily see that they're losing so much time being stuck behind Michaels on those prime tyres.
Flame Dragon is weaving all over the place at the minute. Does he outbreak himself? He does, and he holds up Footy even more. Footy is not enjoying it. But even more crucially, Jambo is struggling to keep up with that.
Now the prime tyres will come to him later on in this stint. I mean, we're expecting the options to last around about between 10 to 13 laps, I would say. As both Blackster Hill and Weekly Nath had a really good run through Anthony Norge, as Blackster Hill trying to get into the slipstream of the McLaren in front, and he's just not quite close enough. Oh! And he actually gave Michael a nudge through turn 1, which caused Weekly Nath to hit the back of him, so hopefully no penalties were given as a result of that, but that was a bit of a strange one through there.
And here we go through Casino Square, and that's a great defensive move there by Flame Dragon. But Footy going down the inside of Massenet. He's still there for the lowest hairpin. He's going to be on the outside. Does he make the move stick? Oh, Flame Dragon nearly forced him into the wall, and Jambo's there to take up any prisoners. But just unfortunate that Footy gets back there in time.
Yeah, don't want them tripping over each other because they could lose positions to Jambo. As I'm still involved with this 3-way battle for 4th, 5th and 6th, and Michaels, you can see he is the truly train at the moment. But, you know, these guys are losing so much time.
Oh, and there's a little bit of collisions, and Jambo takes full advantage and takes up 2 places. Flame Dragon loses 2 places. Footy stays exactly where he is, and Jambo's on a charge up to P7th again.
So Blackster Hill had a really good run through Rascas there. Thought about looking on the inside of Anthony Norge, but Michaels had the racing line. Coming across the start finish line again and into San Niveau, and you just don't get enough time with the DRS on here. Oh, as Blackster Hill's just blasted the wall, and luckily enough didn't lose an end plate.
I'm going to join you on this battle. It seems more enjoyable now that our little battle's ended.
Indeed, well, it is a good battle between these 3. Michaels is actually, I would say he's pulled out a gap, but then again, it's like hundredths and tenths, and then he'll lose it all coming in towards Portier now. Because Blackster Hill can just take so much more speed through there. Well, there goes Michaels. He's clattered the wall, or if it wasn't for Blackster Hill getting a really poor traction, he'd be all over him. But he's still got a decent enough chance into the Newell chicane. Now, can he outbrake that McLaren? And no, he can't.
No, but Weekly Nate gives Blackster Hill a little nudge, making corner cut that corner as Weekly Nate does as well. And through to back, Michael's struggling with downforce.
Like I said, he's on the primes, he's missing an M flare.
And then we've got Blackster Hill, and just unlucky.
And here goes Weekly Nate into Raskas. Is this his chance to take Blackster Hill? They're going to be side by side into Anthony Nose. And Weekly Nate, he's done it. He's done it. He's into P5. Good opportunistic move there from Weekly Nate. So saying that all started off just because of a mistake that Michaels had made, costing Blackster Hill to, ease off a little bit, and Weekly Nate took full advantage. Great opportunistic move there for him, and he can now set his sights on trying to overtake that McLaren.
Swish says, who let Jonathan Ledyard out? He's on a charge indeed.
I don't know.
And it sounds like Marlo agreed.
Yeah, I think he does. Wish I had both of them. They're both doing my head. Yeah, there he goes.
They're both agreeing. So Michael's now struggling, and Weekly Nate is looking to take two drivers in 2 laps.
He's going to have a look into the back. No.
No, but hits the wall instead. Through the exit swimming pool, where Michael seems to be struggling even more. Into Ratchcast, can he make the move? No, he's going to wait till Anthony Nose to get the DRS. To hopefully see the first DRS move I've seen him on the road. A poor exit by Weekly Nate, and Michaels gets to live another day.